The best way to get better at programming is to practice. And similar to our last video where we count the numbers 1 through 10, we're going to do that again, except this time we're going to use a for loop, which is sometimes referred to as a counting loop because it's meant for those set number of values. As always, the link to this file is provided in the description below. You can download it, we'll give you a couple seconds, and then you can either pause the video and try it on your own, or you can follow along with us. Alright, so let's get started. As we scroll down this file just real quick, you're going to notice that it's very similar, except I don't have to have that current variable. Why? Well, inside the for loop, we declare a variable that we're going to use. So I'm going to specify for, and then my for loop has 3 separate sections. An initialization section, so I can say int I equals 0. The conditional check section, I is less than 10. And then our modifier, which is going to be I++. Then we're going to have our for body. I'm going to specify cout. In parentheses, I'm going to say I+1, because remember, we're starting at 0 and going to 10. That's how our for loop is written. End L. So you notice that the for loop is designed to handle something a set number of times. And go ahead and run this. Notice that it prints out 1 through 10. Now you might be asking, hey, can we go further like we did in our last example? Sure. So I'm going to say int start and int end. So what number do you want to start at? And then we're going to put that inside of start. What number do you want to end at? And we'll put that at. Then we'll say int I equals start minus 1. Then I is less than n. Everything else is going to stay the same. Once again, I may want to go back and have that validation loop just to make sure my ending number is larger than my starting number. We did that in a previous video. You can go back and check that if you like. If I come here and run this, it's going to come up, it's going to prompt me. What number do I want to start at? 5. What number do I want to end at? 13. And you see that it goes 5 through 13, one at a time. So works very, very similar. Some people find a for loop a lot easier for this type of job because it's designed to do a set number of iterations. Yes, you can do a condition loop for it, and condition loops definitely have their place. It's just a matter of, is this the right place for it? And that's all that we're checking. If this video helped you, please consider giving it a like. Look at other videos inside this series to get better at programming with C and C++, and you may even consider subscribing to the channel.